The moment I tell this story, people always raise their eyebrows because they think I'm exaggerating. But trust me, every word is true. My name is Clara, and if there's one thing I've learned in life, it's that some families treat pranks like a bonding ritual, even when those pranks cross every possible line of respect. Before I married into Tyler's family, I thought I understood jokes. I really did. I came from a quiet home where pranks meant switching sugar with salt or hiding behind a door to shout boo, silly, harmless things. So when Tyler, my sweet, warm-hearted college sweetheart, told me his family loved practical jokes, I didn't worry. I thought, okay, this will be new but fun. I couldn't have been more wrong. His family didn't do small jokes. They went big, then bigger, then straight into cruel territory. And the worst part, they thought humiliation was hilarious. They laughed loudest when someone else felt small. When Tyler invited me to one of their big family picnics, the event where every cousin, sibling, aunt, uncle, and grandparents showed up, I was excited and nervous. I wanted them to like me. I wanted to make a good first impression. Tyler held my hand the entire drive, promising, "They'll love you. And don't worry." I told them no pranks. You're safe. I believed him. At first, everything felt normal. Kids ran around with soccer balls, adults laid out blankets, and the smell of grilled food floated through the air. It felt warm, inviting. Until Kenneth, Tyler's dad, accidentally spilled his sticky drink all over me. "Oh no! I'm so sorry," he said with the fakest innocence I'd ever heard. Sharon, Tyler's mom, rushed over with a bag of extra clothes. She insisted I should change, that the spill looked terribly messy, trying not to make a scene. I took the bag into the park restroom. When I opened it, my stomach dropped. Inside wasn't a shirt or some borrowed sweatpants. It was a massive rainbow-colored clown costume, complete with floppy shoes and a bright red nose. My whole body went cold. It wasn't an accident. It was a setup. My hands shook as I slipped the stupid thing on, because what else was I supposed to do? Walk out soaked and sticky? I felt humiliated before I even stepped out. And the moment they saw me, the entire family burst into laughter, loud, unfiltered, mocking laughter that echoed through the park. People passing by stared, some even snickered. I felt exposed, ridiculous, like they had ripped away every piece of confidence I walked in with. My face burned. My throat tightened. I wanted to disappear. Tyler saw my expression and instantly snapped. "What the hell is wrong with you?" he shouted at his family. "I told you no pranks on Clara. She isn't comfortable with this." Kenneth rolled his eyes. "Oh, relax, son. It's just a joke, a joke." Tyler pointed at me, furious. "Look at her. She's humiliated. You promised you wouldn't do this." Sharon stepped in, waving off his anger. "It's just a silly costume, Tyler. We didn't think she'd be so sensitive." Tyler's voice dropped cold. "If you ever pull something like this again, we're done. I mean it. I will cut ties." That was the moment I realized something deep. Tyler loved me more than he cared about their childish traditions. He wasn't just defending me, he was choosing me. But even though he stood up for me, the damage was done. Kenneth and Sharon never apologized sincerely. Instead, they made little comments every chance they got afterward, calling me a spoilsport, a wet blanket, or Miss No Fun. They said it with smiles, but the meaning stung every time. Months passed, and despite the tension, Tyler proposed. Our wedding was beautiful, perfect even. I thought maybe his parents had turned a corner when they invited us to dinner at a fancy restaurant to welcome me into the family. But after years of knowing them, my instincts told me something was off. Good thing the restaurant was owned by one of the most important people in my life, Connor, my childhood friend, my emotional support system, and the person I trusted as much as Tyler. He wasn't just a friend. He was practically family. We grew up together, survived heartbreaks and failures together, celebrated milestones together. He even made me the godmother of his first child. So before the dinner, I called him. "Hey Connor," I said, trying to sound calm. "I need to talk to you about something." "What's up?" he asked immediately. "Your voice sounds tense." "My in-laws are planning a party for me at your restaurant," I explained. "But I know them. They might try to pull another humiliating prank on me." I heard Connor pause, then he spoke with firm anger. That's not cool at all. I'm sorry you went through that. Thanks, I whispered. But I'm worried. They already embarrassed me badly once. He didn't even hesitate. Don't worry, he said, voice steady with determination. I've got your back. If they try anything funny, I'll be ready with a backup plan to save you from any embarrassment. Thank you so much. Hick knew I could count on you. It means a lot to have someone on my side. Of course, you part of our extended family here. We won't let anyone humiliate you. Just trust me and we'll make sure you have a great time at the party. I appreciate it. You're amazing. You better tell me kids that I'm amazing when they're a little more grown up. Shut up. I'll need some time to think about it. After my conversation with Connor, a wave of relief washed over me. Felt a glimmer of excitement and anticipation for therapy, no longer consumed by fear. Connor's support brought me a renewed sense of confidence, reminding me that I had allies in this battle against humiliation. A few days before the party, I called Sharon to remind her about the importance of accurate reservations. Hey Sharon, I wanted to talk to you about therapy at the restaurant. I just wanted to remind you about the importance of accurate reservations. Oh Clara, I've got it covered. You don't need to worry about it. I know you're busy with the party preparations, but the restaurant has some strict policies and I want to make sure everything goes smoothly. Are you implying that I can't handle it? I've organized plenty of events before. Yauk, no, I didn't mean it like that. I just wanted to avoid any hiccups and make sure everything is perfect. Well, trust me, Clara, I've taken care of their reservations and everything will be in order. You can count on me. I felt a mix of relief and lingering doubt while Sharon assured me that everything was under control. A part of me couldn't help but worry. I hoped that she had truly taken care of the reservations and that the party would go smoothly as planned. The day of the party arrived and Tyler and I stepped into the restaurant. Were greeted warmly at the reception. The employees of the restaurant had quickly become our friends thanks to how often we frequented Connor's restaurant. A waiter escorted us to our table, but as soon as we reached it, I noticed that something was off. There was one seat missing. Panic rose within me as I asked about my seat, only to be met with uproarious laughter from Tyler's family. Tyler, clearly furious with his family, confronted them. I cannot believe you geese. This is completely out of line. Yauk, know the restaurant's policies, and yet you deliberately pulled that prank. It's not a joke when it hurts someone. Oh, come on, Tyler, lighten up. It was just a harmless prank. Knob, Dad, it wasn't harmless. It's humiliating, and it's not okay. You promised you wouldn't do anything like this again. Maybe it will be real family dinner now. I don't see we have to invite someone who can take a joke into our family. Mom, that's not fair. Clara is my wife, and I won't tolerate anyone disrespecting her. How do you propose to fix this prank of yours? I couldn't believe they would dismiss my feelings so easily, labeling it as a joke. It hurt to think that they didn't see the impact of their actions and didn't fully support our relationship. I long for their understanding and acceptance, but their comments only deepened my sense of hurt and disappointment. Just when tension was about to boil over, Connor walked in. Oh, look who's here. Hey Claire, it's great to see you. How are you doing? Oh my god, hi Connor, it's been a while since we saw each other. I'm doing well. And Q. Tyler's family decided to throw him a party to welcome me into their family. Excellent, by the way everyone, I'm Connor, the owner of this restaurant. Now let's get this celebration started. Oh wait a minute, there seems to be a missing seat at this table. What happened? Oh, that's their prank on me. They love playing tricks. I know you're very strict about seating, but do you think there's any way you can make an exception for me? I'm afraid not. If I did this for you, I'd have to do it for everyone. But don't worry, I've got it covered. We have an empty seat in our VIP lounge. How would you and Tyler like to spend the evening there? You have a fantastic view and a comfortable spot. Why does she get special treatment? This is supposed to be joke. There's no need for all this fuss. Well, it's important to make sure your guests feel comfortable and valued, and I think it's essential to respect a variant's feelings anyway. Clara, your meal along with all the drinks for you and Tyler tonight are on the house. Enjoy the evening. Thank you so much, Connor. At that moment, my gratitude towards Connor knew no bounds. Having Connor there with us brought a sense of calm and made me feel safe. He took us to the VIP area, protecting us from the chaos caused by Tyler's family. They loudly protested Connor giving us special treatment, but Connor simply motioned to one of the wait staff to take care of their table, and they immediately quieted down. I thanked Connor a lot for standing up for me and keeping me from feeling even more embarrassed at that moment. Tyler's support meant everything to me. His actions showed his true character and how much he wanted to keep me safe. He didn't let his family's teasing get in the way. Instead, he chose to protect me and put our well-being first. It showed how deep his love was and how strong our bond had become. Sitting in the VIP area surrounded by safety and support, I felt incredibly grateful for both Connor and Tyler. Their unwavering presence reminded me that I wasn't alone in this journey. As Tyler and I ordered our meal and drinks, we finally began to settle down to enjoy the night. However, the night wasn't yet ready to be calm for us. "Hey guys, what do you want? Please let us sit with you. We're all here for Clara's party after all." "No, I don't think that's a good idea. We're fine on our own." "Well, then what if we apologize? We're family and family doesn't treat each other this way." "Yeah, we want to make things right. Can't we all just move past this?" "Are you kidding? You didn't want hurt in the family before and now you suddenly do, or is it because you want to sit in a fancier place and get a free meal?" "You geese are a joke. Leave us alone." "Tyler, we're sorry. We didn't mean it like that. We were just joking." "It didn't feel like a joke when you humiliated me." Our actions spoke louder than words. "No, we don't want to hear it. Just Godler, please." "No, Mom, it's time you both understand the consequences of your actions. Leave now." Connor, sensing that emotion, intervened, and Kinley requested Kenneth and Sharon to leave your booth. When they refused, Heath pretended to call the police. Finality slinked away and headed towards their table. However, Connor followed them and asked them to leave his restaurant, citing complaints from other customers about their unruly behavior. Having no case, they quietly left the restaurant with their heads down in shame as the entire restaurant witnessed their embarrassing exit. That night, Tyler and I had a blast. We laughed, we ate, we shared a couple of drinks, with Connor relishing in the victory over Tyler's family's prank gone wrong. Tyler and I were bombarded with texts from his family after that night. They were filled with anger and blame, accusing us of overreacting and causing a scene. Their words stung, adding fuel to the fire and deepening the rift between us. It felt like the aftermath of a storm with no calm in sight. Instead of engaging in their negativity, we decided to take a stand. We realized that we didn't need that toxicity in our lives, so we made a firm decision and blocked them, putting an end to their hurtful words and actions. Cutting ties with Tyler's family was a necessary boundary to protect our emotional well-being. We refused to subject ourselves to their constant ridicule and cruelty. It was a liberating decision that allowed us to focus on the love and support we shared and the positive relationships that uplifted us. It was a fitting conclusion to this tumultuous saga, allowing us to move forward with positivity and surround ourselves with love and support. Life moved on, and Tyler and I thrived in our love and unity. Our relationship grew stronger and built our own loving family, free from the toxicity of his parents' cruel pranks. Thanks for sticking with me throughout this roller coaster. Taylor members, sometimes the sweetest victories come from the unexpectedlies we find along the way. Don't let anyone's cruel pranks dampen your spirit or break your resolve. Stay strong and true to yourself, and you'll always have the last laugh.